So, welcome to my garage. If you guys didn't remember or not, my little brother went away this week, so I'm just by myself, just kind of hanging out, doing whatever the heck I want. It's actually been a pretty awesome week so far. I've been doing a lot of stuff with my wife. I'm actually getting ready too because my family's coming next week. We got a lot going on. But I'm going to try to film a couple videos for you guys in the meantime. And I figured I would start by doing this. Right here, I talked about this box coming in last week. Now, I had a parts in general that I was building a different bike for. I was gonna make like this really cool, super light titanium bike, another one. I actually had two titanium frames. I wanted to make one that was, I don't know, I was just gonna try to have fun building just my dream bikes. And I mean, this bike right here is my dream bike. It's pretty perfect. But I ended up getting some parts before I decided not to build the second one up. And might as well put them together. So we're gonna be opening this thing up for the first time. It's my first time seeing these, which I'm really excited about. And here we go. It's a wheel. There's a wheel set. How about that? Let me put this over here and I'll get the other one out first. Ooh, I think I got some more parts in there. It does say hi. That was my mom or Brooklyn writing that. All right, I got this as well. But let's open these bad boys up, show you what we got here. This wheel right here looks identical to this wheel. You can check it out right here. You can see. It's got the same exact hub, the same exact rim, but there is a difference. And the main difference is the amount of spokes. These are 36 hole right here. Now this wheel set that I ended up getting is a 28 hole. So it is super light. I mean, this is insanely light. It's amazing, actually. Looks really cool too. I got 28 because I'm not doing anything crazy. Like I wouldn't recommend pretty much anybody else to get 28 if you're in freestyle BMX, but for me, I can get away with it because I'm really not doing much. I'm not going in the air. I'm not doing anything crazy. So I ended up building the 28 because I was gonna make like a crazy light bike. For the other one, but I could put this one on this bike though, technically. I have no reason not to, but I would like to build another bike. I hate having a set of wheels that I'm not using. Like, so I do want to build another bike, but we'll figure that out. That's not gonna happen in this video. But the back hub is a little different than a normal hub. I'm gonna show you why right now. Now this is something that I won't be putting on the bike because I ended up having a different game plan. When I was building the original bike, I was going to do a different kind of brake system, completely different, that I had never even had a bike that did it before. But this right here, you can see that it's a Profile Elite hub. It's my first Elite I've ever had, and it's got all the titanium stuff. It looks so clean, looks nice. This is a 28 hole as well, so it's going to be super light compared to that one that I have there. But what's so different about it is you can see right here, that is for a disc brake. And here's the disc right here. Brooklyn actually sent me as well. So, but this bike doesn't have disc brakes on it. I just have a regular 990 mount. The one I was gonna build was gonna have disc brakes on it, but I ended up selling that bike to Brooklyn. I didn't keep the frame. But I do want to build another one. Like I really want to build like a race style bike. I want to do like a custom race frame. So it's either I'm going to reach out to Laird or try to find somebody else that does maybe possibly aluminum stuff. But I would love to build up a really cool race bike. Nothing like aggressive, just like a little bit longer. Like this back end is 13.25. I would like to do something that's like a little bit longer than that, just to make a little bit more stability for me, because I don't need a short back end. I'm not doing any manuals or anything like that. But this is like the coolest wheel I've ever seen though. It is absolutely beautiful. I love that I got this black Elite hub. A huge shout out to Matt Copeland from Profile for helping me out get this thing. 28 hole Elite and a disc. And yeah, I don't know, it'd be pretty cool to get this thing built up. I'll be pretty hyped on it, but got a lot to do before we get there. So I want to show you another part I ended up getting recently. Now this one I did not get from the bike shop. I actually bought this on eBay. Right here, Krupe frame savers. And you can see they're $17. I actually paid $38 for these. They're like old school, super old. The reason why I got these, and I know it's gonna be really random and a lot of you aren't gonna fully understand, but When I was younger, when I first got became a professional, I had a bike that had one of these green frame savers on it. It goes on the fork right here. So the game plan is to get it to go onto there, but it's going to be close because you can see that weld in the titanium. I'm going to have to do some grinding to get it to fit the right way, but I would love to get both of them on this bike. I think that'd be just a really cool thing to do because I used to have it on my old bike when I was a kid and I loved it, and I got these same exact ones. They're literally the same green and everything. So this is actually from Biker's Edge in Bristol. I'm assuming Connecticut. Yeah, I ended up getting these, which I'm pretty hyped on, and I'm gonna have to do some figuring out to see if they're gonna fit or not. So, but another thing I wanted to do in this video was actually bring up a video that I stumbled upon recently, and this video I completely forgot about. And it's about a day that we went up to Brooklyn for the House of Vans that they had there. We went up there for the first BMX day. This is back in 2011, and we're gonna watch this video right now, and I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna show you some parts that I have in there that I am super proud of. So I'm gonna go park in the back of my house, and we're gonna go set up and watch it. Got another video to break down right now, which I'm pretty excited about. And this video just kind of came out of nowhere. I totally forgot that this video existed, to be honest with you. The video that we're going to be checking out today, I ended up finding it. It was on Vans Off the Wall TV, like the YouTube channel. It's the House of Vans Cult Jam that was in Brooklyn, New York. So House of Vans is like a venue spot that Vans had, and they would use it to do a lot of like different kind of like artist events. They would do, I mean, I remember seeing Nas there. Like they would have like pretty big musicians there, but they also had like a small skate park set up there. And it was usually a skate place, but they did a couple random BMX nights, and I was lucky enough to have gone to the first one, and I was amped up. And yeah, the video we're gonna watch right now is a 3-minute video from back in 2011. And it's the House of Vans video, so let's get straight into it. So the video starts off with Robbie Morales right there. You can see the guy that was lurking in the background. That's actually me. I was checking out the grips and the shoes.
We've been working on, kind of culminating all that tonight in one big BMX session, bringing out kids from all 5 boroughs, New York, New Jersey, PA, Connecticut. They really packed the house tonight, and I think they're just trying to show their appreciation for Vans and what they've done for BMX. So basically, it's just a good night. Many thanks, and we're looking for the next one, man. Peace.
Yeah, it was an awesome night. Like, everybody was just having so much fun. Dak Roche made it out there for this. Now, like I said before, they had like a venue set up where they would do like indoor and outdoor stuff. You know, really cool like concrete setup that was outside, but there was all wooden stuff that was on the inside, except for this one crazy bowl. I mean, actually, that might have been, I think, yeah, that where I just landed on, that was me. And I'm pretty sure that was wood, but there might have been another concrete thing in the corner there. But this spot was so cool. They had such a perfect bank-to-bank hip. It was so much fun. I did a double tail up over it, which is insane. I'm like going back and like looking at that. I can't believe I double tailed the bank-to-bank hip. There's a random like ollie wall ride I did. This one as well. Like, yeah, we're gonna break down these clips. I'll go back and show you every one of these one by one and talk about them, but let's just watch the video. There's a lot of different styles of riders there too. And especially the fact that like, stop it. I'm literally doing a video right now. Come here, come on here, come on here, up here. Jump, 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 jump. There you go. Come here. Come on, come over here. Before we were rudely interrupted by this guy. He's doing good. He's just, he loves being outside and like patrolling the backyard. So he's on duty right now, but we'll get him to hang out next to us for the rest of the video. All right, back to it. So there's me riding this concrete bowl. I remember it being really tight, but there was a lot of really cool lines because of the design of it. Oh man, that was crazy. We'll go back and talk about that later. I'm excited about all this. There's so many clips I'm super proud about here. I think this is the biggest one for me right here. I still look back at this and I can't believe that I did this. Crazy. I just love how much effort Vans puts into BMX and action sports in general. You know, we're really grateful for them to be part of the sport for as long as they have, and especially me as a Vans rider. Like, I'm super proud that I've done my whole pro career as a Vans athlete. Wow, that was sick. Crook up 180, nice. Nosy across that. That's a really cool setup. Like, it's just proper. It's like exactly what you would want to have in a street setup. Oh my goodness, that was scary.
Jerry Batters and Vans gonna give it out, and thanks for coming out. There it is. Counted by Jerry Vans.
Wow, that's crazy. Those are all like waivers that people did to ride the skate park for the day. But yeah, it was an awesome night, really cool night. And now we're gonna break down the footage. We're gonna go trick by trick, and I'm gonna talk to you about the ones that I am proud of in this one. And first trick we're going to start off with. So I did this like running ninja drop off the top of this. It was like a shed, and it went into this bank. It's a pretty decent gap actually, so made it easily, but it still was pretty big. It's Chase D killing it. And we'll keep on playing this thing through until we get to the next clip, which I think is right now. So here's the double tail over the bank to bank, and I'm really proud of this. Like, a double tail on a 3-foot bank to bank, that's pretty good, especially for 2011. And like, you know, my bike isn't like a, you know, one of those super low cut kind of, I hate calling them scooter bikes. I know a lot of people refer to them as scooter bikes, but my bike, like, you know, you can see we'll stop it as the bike's around. Like, look how high my seat is. I used to do a lot of double bar spins, but yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one. A little truck driver over that one as well. There's me and Robbie Morales. I've known Robbie for a really long time. I remember the first time I met Robbie Morales was in probably 1997. He was doing a clinic when he was riding for DK Bicycles. So yeah, he came by and he taught us on the track. It was awesome. And then the next time I saw Robbie Morales was in 2002. I was at an amateur competition in Binghamton, New York at the East Coast Terminal. It was a La Revolution contest. So some of you will remember this, but I was there, and at the time I had Mongoose stickers on my bike because the show team that I was riding for at the time, called Hell on Wheels, was sponsored by Mongoose, so they wanted us to ride Mongoose stuff. So I just had Mongoose stickers on my bike. So I was there competing, and at the time I was super into doing like a lot of like spinning tech stuff, and I was doing a lot of like hopping on the back wheel stuff. And yeah, Robbie Morales saw me in there, and I was like doing like Nova to Can tail taps and stuff like that. And I remember he was just going, "The goose is loose, the goose is loose." And I was like so mad at him for that. I was just like, I was pissed off because I felt like he was like taking a shot at me, you know, but like, it's just Robbie. But like, I was just a kid, and I was just really self-conscious. If you know Robbie, he's just a really vocal person that likes to hype everybody up. And you know, shortly after that, I guess it was like a year after that, I mean, I became really close with Robbie because Robbie was actually like, he was doing team manager stuff for Fox, and I spent a lot of time with Robbie over the years. I would see him at a lot of van stuff over the years. So like, yeah, we were tight after that. So that was me and Robbie just hanging out. But look at this alley-oop wall ride. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. That's a huge gap to that wall. And then like, to land in that and have to 180 out, like, I mean, it just, the way it hit the banner and it just slid and kind of fell down is pretty funny. But like, there's nothing even there. Hold on, guys. It literally, there is nothing there. Let him out, see if it makes a difference. Ben? Oh, I see it. There's a plastic bag that's on the other side of the fence. It's blowing in the wind, and he's so mad at it. Let me go see if I can bring the camera over there. So once he does the mohawk on his back, that's when you know he is pissed off. But that's the problem right now. A plastic bag that's blowing in the wind. He's a special one, this dog. Get it, Ben. Get the bag. Sorry for that interruption. Let's get back to the video. Now this next one's interesting as well. It's a ice pick to fakie on the fence, but I purposely went off the side of it to land in a backwards Smith. That's pretty weird, man. What the heck I was thinking. But it worked though. Like, It's kind of crazy. So now we're gonna speed up and we're gonna go to the bowl section, popping up on the hip. And you could transfer into that wall, which is cool. And then I ice pick the railing. Now this right here, I did a tail whip transfer down these stairs. Now, like, I had to jump over the railing, clear everything, kick the tail whip, not hit this wall that was directly next to it, and then land into the bank, lock up the brakes, not take those guys out over there. But if you look at it from the side, so it's a pretty big gap that goes across there. So I had to go fast, but man, the risk and the reward for that is, it's risky. I don't know, I'm proud of it. Pretty hyped on that one. Now this last clip is the one I'm most proud of for sure. I'm trying to think of like what my headspace was that day of like wanting to do this trick itself. Like I wanted to do something big. I wanted to do something cool. Like I wanted people to leave there and be like, that dude is crazy. That's what I wanted. And I don't know, I'm pretty hyped on this one. So you can see I'm putting some tape around there. The reason why I'm putting tape around it is because it was just a painted metal rail. So I needed something that I was gonna grip on. Like I needed to be able to set up, drop to the ice pick, and have security so it wasn't going to slip. So I did the ice to over, and you know, you can tell it's a big drop from there, and I'm landing into nothing. But I ended up finding another video that was on YouTube that went up at the same time. Somebody just had like a phone or something and they were recording it. And this will show you just how big the drop is. I'm really proud of that. Like looking back at my riding career and seeing not just that clip, but every clip that was in this video is like, gets me pretty hyped. And it brings back so many memories of all the amazing times I've had, you know, being able to ride for Vans for as long as I have. And like hanging out there and just experiencing that. I definitely don't take any of it for granted at all. I'm just grateful for all these amazing opportunities and the support I've received from Vans, you know, not just as a rider, not just as a professional rider throughout my career, but, you know, also now, you know, ever since my accident. Times have changed. I'm just still, you know, very happy to support Vans and to also be supported by Vans. But yeah, really cool to be able to go back and check out that video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, today's my off week. I'm just hanging out, and I figured I would just do a video. And yeah, I have a lot of fun doing these, and it's really cool to go back and just reminisce. So Maddie's going to be back on Friday. We're going to be able to film some stuff, hopefully for next week, because my parents are going to be around. Maybe I'll do something else with my parents. Like I know you guys loved when I did the video with my dad, like the interview. And I loved it too. That was one of my favorite videos I've ever done. So maybe I could do something like that. If you have any ideas, put it in the comments and we will talk about it. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.